I don't. You can ask the questions this time. Hey guys,
do this.
what's going on? Welcome to the round table. You just got to hear a little bit of the backworks of goings on of how Mal gives me questions. I realize that the names and everything is totally fucked up, and I apologize. I'm literally working on fixing it all. Interesting story. I was not ready spaghetti today at all. It's my own fault. I'm a bad human being. On that note, though, today we are joined by 2 guests instead of 1. Nessy's one of them. 2! And Afdragon's the other one. Give me a sound check on the volume levels of everything. I will try and watch chat a little bit more vigorously this time, if that makes any sense. Vigorously watch.
I always vigorously watch chat.
Yeah. So Mal has the list of questions, so he's gonna ask them. And we're going to answer, and I'll dictate who answers first.
All right. So the first one we got is, what is your best and worst DI experience? Skyway, if you can go first. You look ready for this one.
He looks ready.
I'm really not. Let's see. Maybe when I first joined the clan. This is like a best and worst. It's like a mix of both. Because it was when late night league was a thing in the League of Legends division, which has been banned since then.
I remember the event.
Because it was just very offensive, but hilarious, chat. And it was literally the worst and the best part of DI, just in one package.
All right, Nessy.
That's it.
I don't know. In my opinion, the best moment was when Parrish had asked me to be his second in command, but unfortunately, I took over his position now, and he moved on to DI6.
So you wear the pants in that team now. I see how it is.
Yeah.
Afdragon
Student has become the master.
Afdragon, what's your best and
I
worst
did
experience?
teach him everything.
Oh, you did. I've heard these
Everything
stories.
he knows.
Everything he knows. Afdragon, what are you feeling? Give us an answer to this question. What's your worst and favorite best experience in DI?
Close enough.
I would say that the best experience would be when I was offered this position I'm currently in, head administrator. So since I joined leadership, one of the worst moments, guess that was the forum breakdown, because countless hours of work doing things all over again. It was just it would never end. So
The great oopsie-daisy of 2017, as it's been come
so much fun.
Hey,
That's
there's
gonna be a classic.
Headquarters bonding though, when we were going through the forums for 2 hours, at least several hours.
Yeah, I felt like Skywave and I formed some sort of a connection these days. You know, I could just feel it.
You could feel it?
I could feel it.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
You know what I mean.
So I guess I have to answer the question now. Actually, Mal can go next, and then I'll go
Oh,
last.
I can go next. I've got so many.
Choose the one.
I got a bronze commendation. It was my first award that wasn't a morning tea or something, and it was in October, November, September 2013. And we did one of those events, it was a posting event, and there were a bunch of people complaining about it, and I was like, but no, it's great. And I got an award for it because I had some really nice long colored formatted post, and I got a bronze commendation for explaining to members, and so it was pretty fun. That was probably my best moment. Worst moment? Dota. Just in general.
Just in chat. Oh,
So nothing really to do with the clan. Just I don't like to play Dota, even though I do.
It's a love-hate relationship.
I
I
feel
guess-
that's just MOBAs in general. You either
Yeah, he understands.
you love it, and then you also just hate it. It's like a
Yeah.
bad drug. you know?
Even the games you win, you want to hang yourself afterwards.
Oh my
It's
god.
not fun.
My best moment, I guess, has really been the reformation, or not the reformation, the formation of. Thank you for the $10 donation, Mr. Sparko. And I will send a link for the stream music soon enough. But moving towards what I was going to say is forming the media team and having Mal and Rewerb on it has been like the best experience I could have so far. We've done a lot of really cool shit that I thought I would not get to do, and experienced some really cool things that a lot of people never get to experience. Like talking to people from Team Liquid who are like high up in their organization has been one of the things I've gotten to experience. Working with really awesome people, and one of the best parts about my job, in my own opinion, is the fact that I get to interact with absolutely every division and every different kind of department and division and teams in all of DI. I really get to see what DI is all about. In my opinion, it's probably the best multi-gaming clan out there. In fact, it is the best one. We know this because we're top of the Google charts right now. Worst experience for me was when I first joined. I joined and I went into DI6, and I think Skyway was there. And I broke the news to a lot of people that Zazette's a lesbian, and people did not appreciate that because there were a bunch of thirsty guys in chat. I'm not going to say names, but I got flamed so hard. It was ridiculous.
There was blood that day.
Dude, people did not appreciate it. They're like, who the
Damn.
fuck is this new kid? But other than that, I've really enjoyed kind of just being part of DI and getting to meet all these awesome people. What's the next question, Mal?
Next question was, what is your most interesting dream? Also, any lucid dreaming comments are attached to that.
Sky, you want to take this one?
I
Well, I
can
guess-
go first on this one.
Okay, Mal,
Hit it.
go for it.
Yeah, because I've got a really interesting dream. It wasn't good, but a lot of times people will say like you're not supposed to die in your dreams. Like it's not good if you die in your dreams. But I remember super vividly, like I was like had all this spy gear, and there were like people like trying to break into my house, but for some reason I wasn't defending from inside my house. I was outside my house trying to defend my house. So it already wasn't going well.
They had like ladders, and you were like shooting them off the ladders, and like
Yeah, stuff like that. Except I never actually shot any of them. I was just like setting up traps. And then I'm like stealthily sneaking around a corner. And the next thing I know, there's just a shotgun right in my face. And I just get shot, and the dream's over. And I wake up.
Love
Mal,
defending.
who is that Damage Incorporated in chat? It's not me, and it's not you.
It's not me.
So I know Spec
It's
has
not you.
access. Is that Spec? Spec? Who's ever on the Damage Incorporated Twitch? Please let us know. I'm very interested. Anyways,
I'm
Mal,
very
continue.
interested.
I'm-
That's pretty much all it was. Like-
know.
Like I
But-
just got shot in my face in my dream, and it was over.
Maybe it was a clone of you. Maybe the real you was somewhere else in the dream.
Maybe I was the one that shot myself in the face. My clone.
That's-
Maybe that's the actual meat of the dream. It wasn't me, but a clone of me. It was in third person also, which I thought was weird.
So maybe they're both you.
Oh,
Maybe the
Oh.
prison.
My dream is just
This-
all clones of me.
Dreamception.
Oh man, it's the Great Jackal. Awesome, sweet.
Ah,
Anybody else have an interesting dream they would like to share?
I mean, I don't
had
know
a
if
dream
I
the
should.
other day, which was very average because I dreamed I woke up and like got ready for work, and went to work, and then I woke up again, and it turned out that I had not gone to work, and I had to do it all over again, and I was getting this weird deja vu. I was like, I swear I just did this.
That fucking sucks,
No.
Like,
dude.
That's
I
actually
didn't
miserable.
remember specifically
the
what I
worst.
did, like what happened in the dream, but I just remember I'm like, I swear to God, like I've been here like not even 10 minutes ago. Like, it was weird. It was really creepy.
I would hate that, dude. That
Yeah,
would suck.
I would actually just not go. At
I
that
would
point.
call work and I'd be like, look, I already went in once today. I'm not going in again. And they'd be like, what? Afdragon, you have any interesting dreams?
I mean, just a nightmare I can remember when I was a kid. So I would just start in this huge sandbox, make a few steps, and like instantly teleport on this huge ass flower. Again, walking around, and then I would suddenly fall, like sucked into some sort of a black hole, and end up getting eaten by a dragon. Actually.
Do you think that influenced your forum's name at all?
Nope.
No. Fair enough.
This came out of nowhere. I still have no idea.
All right, Nessy, you're next.
Well, I don't ever remember my dreams, so I don't have any good ones. I don't have anything. I just forget, even if I did have any.
It's because
sorry, I
in
meant
your
to say my-
dreams, you're actually the Loch Ness monster, and it would
Oh,
break the laws
well.
of physics for you to remember them.
I mean, you thought I was the Loch Ness monster.
Makes
until,
sense.
I know Nessy's not the Loch Ness monster, guys. You heard it here
it's
first.
definitive proof.
Breaking news.
Sorry.
Confirmed. That we should have done like a clickbait title relating to
Why?
that.
Why is it?
Oh, what a missed opportunity.
Yeah.
I should have. We can put a
That was our
clickbait
chance.
title on the YouTube. It's okay. We
Yes,
got it.
yes,
On the
yes.
YouTubes of the use of tubes, we can put it on there. Give me a
Oh,
second.
Warforks brings up a question. Do we, as a collective community, know what the AF in Afdragon stands for?
It really depends on my mood. It can either be a fancy
Versatility, I
dragon
like that.
or just a fucking dragon, or we can keep going on and on. But I mean,
Okay,
I guess
keep going.
Serene's option was the best. Dragon as fuck.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
one, so.
Yeah.
I did that one.
I think that's the most suitable one.
Dragon as fuck.
Yeah. It just says it all.
Yeah.
Versatility. It's good to have versatility in everything.
Where the fuck did the name
Mhm.
Skywave come from?
Skywave?
Yeah, what the hell's a Skywave?
Skywave? God, you're gonna make me go some science. Do
Yeah.
some science.
Never mind. This is
Yeah,
gonna,
let's go
I
some
don't.
science.
I don't want you
I
to
wanna hear
embarrass yourself in front of all the viewers.
Just
So
do it.
mean, man.
I'm sorry, man. I had to. All right.
Skywave is
So
bad.
where you take a radio and you bounce the radio waves off the sky. So it bends when it gets up high in the atmosphere
Yeah.
and comes back down.
I actually took
Skywave.
like
That's a really dumbed down version.
No, it's way more fucking complicated than that. But I took network administration. We went over wireless, like 2.4 gigahertz wireless, 5 gigahertz wireless, all that good shit. And so there was a lot of discussion about radio waves and how they all work. And fuck it all. I'm not going back to school right now for that, and I don't want to think about it anymore.
And it also sounded cool, so I thought
did.
it sounded cool.
So going.
We all think things sometimes.
I thought Tuesday
Thanks for the
sounded
support,
cool.
Mal.
Little did I know when I set my name as Tuesday, when it's not Tuesday, I have condemned myself to hearing the same joke over and over and over and over again. And people think they're so fucking original, and it really pisses me off because it's like, do you realize how many times I've heard that? If you come up with any better jokes, I would be much appreciative. If you come up with an original joke, even if it's bad, I'll probably laugh. Just for the sake I've heard, oh, it's not Tuesday. What are you doing playing then? What do you think, asshole? I'm playing games. It's not Tuesday. I'm very.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I almost hate people who make bad Tuesday jokes around me as much as I hate shit posters.
He does
Jesus,
hate shit
I
posters.
hate
That
shit
is
posters.
well known.
You can
It's
go
very well known.
and look at my my like singular post in the spam topic in the opium den to get my feelings on like spam in general. To move forward though, who hasn't answered the question about dreams? Is it
think
just
that's
me?
you.
Is it me?
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
The other day I had a dream where my brother's girlfriend, who's incredibly manipulative, Monday's girlfriend, convinced him to cut off all of his hair. And I looked at him after all of his hair was cut off and I said, "You look fucking stupid." And then the dream ended and I woke up and it felt so liberating.
Sounds like real life.
Yeah, it was. And then I woke up
really
and his
funny.
head was shaved. I was like, "Whoa, no, whoa." Oh, did I misspell roundtable? Thank you for
Oh,
updating
seems
my
like
bad.
it.
It's already
Good
fixed.
job.
Nice.
I was doing this all so
Why
quick
not?
because I went out to eat Burger King with my dad before I started the stream. So like, I'm coming home and I'm like doing shit on my phone, like trying to get this set up. Well, the story, it all got ruined right at the end, but it's okay.
Like it's going fine,
and then it just. So we're going. Do we have more questions to answer now?
We've got quite a few. I can't ensure the quality of the ones that are to come.
Ask the quality ones first.
All right, so we got one more.
Wait.
Consider quality.
Mal, you know what? Before we do that, we have someone who has not told their drunk story yet. Who needs to tell their drunk story?
We do.
Sky,
Man,
will you
we
please?
do.
Come on.
Well, God, now it's a toss-up because last night I did something stupid. But so my best drunk story would be me and a few friends went to Europe for like 2 weeks, and we took like the train just to a bunch of different countries and cities, and we were in Paris, and like we were getting like really messed up off wine because the wine was like super cheap there, and it was super delicious.
Makes
so
sense.
We bought like multiple bottles, and we were just chilling at the river, just like drinking. And then one of my friends is like, "I'm gonna go bum a cigarette off like that group of people over there." It was also just a bunch of youths drinking at the river at like midnight.
At like
It's a
midnight?
little weird, but I didn't know it was a hangout spot. He goes over and like asks them, and the guy starts being an asshole, like €5, and we're like, we're not gonna give you €5 for a cigarette. One of my friends, the guy who was asking, was like super aggressive, and he starts like pushing one of the guys, and I was like, oh snap! And then I look around, and there's like a bunch of people who are like looking at us. I'm like, we're about to get into a fight with like 30 French.
Oh, so it's like two normal guys. Got it. I probably shouldn't say shit like that. That was pretty bad. I apologize. French people
we
are
gave
not
them some
that
more
way.
bottles of wine. Everyone kind of settled down, and I mean it was a lot of fun. We just didn't get any fights. No one got pushed into the river.
So you almost
I don't
got
know- I
moved
don't know
on.
if this
Like
is
for
a-
like a hot like 5 minutes, like we really thought we were about to get up by like a bunch of people.
I don't know if this is a thing where anyone else here is located, or I definitely doubt it's the thing in France. But we would always know a fight would be happening when everyone in the school just like at once, or even outside of school sometimes, would just shout "World Star." Like I'm sure some of you know what World Star is.
Yeah.
And we just
Yeah.
hear World Star, and it was happening.
So some way.
Yeah, that's
It was
the
going
warning call.
down.
It's like the tornado siren. World Star is the tornado siren of fights.
Hey man, more power to him. So moving forward, what's the next quality question, Mal?
We got, if you could shoot anyone in the world or murder by some other means, who would it be? Say things carefully. We're on the internet.
Ooh.
Anybody else in the world?
Anyone else in the world, who would you murder? Let's not say shoot. That's violent. Let's say if you could delete any other person
Erase,
from
like,
the
are
world.
we talking about erasing their existence completely, like they never existed, or like, are you just talking
sure.
about like
Well, all right. Let's just say they have existed up until the point
where you
but-
decide to delete them?
where you yes.
Jeez.
Yeah. We'll go
Damn,
with
that's
that.
a hard question.
Yeah.
It's a
I
tough one.
actually have no answer. for
Tiny
this
Tim.
At the moment.
I
Tiny-
actually really,
Oh no!
that's bad.
Tiny Tim did no wrong.
He didn't do anything wrong, but that's why he's
That
got to
grin.
go.
That evil laugh, though, Jesus.
I feel like he's moving up on my territory, dude, with that name Tiny Tim. All you have to do is call it Tiny Tim Tuesday. What a great stage name. Once he's gone, I can take that name and be famous as well.
I actually have no idea where I want to go with this.
Think carefully. I mean, I just said mine.
I mean,
'cause
there's a really obvious answer, but I feel like
we can't do that on this
certain
stream.
government organizations
Yeah.
would not like me saying it.
Who runs Gamergate? That's a good
Point
question.
taken. We don't.
Yeah,
Point
exactly.
taken. Yeah.
What's up, Storm Striker SX9? I rarely give shout outs into the chat, but I figured I'd say hello. I'm glad that you showed up to watch us dork
Yeah.
around.
Yes,
Watch
we
us
did.
deliberate.
Deliberate. I guess so. Nobody
Deliberate
has.
sounds like we actually
I'm the only one who's gonna
make
answer this
decisions
question,
here.
though.
Yeah.
Does anyone else have like a valid answer?
Not really. I mean, if I'll tell you a name, it won't help you. Like, I'll just, I guess I'll delete the former Romanian president.
What about the guy who hacked the forums?
Oh,
Well,
Oh.
that was so much fun. So.
Oh yeah, I mean, never mind. What are we
that's
talking
a good
about?
elimination. I
Yeah,
think.
actually,
Yeah.
I like
Actually,
that.
I think
choose,
I would-
choose that person.
I would eliminate, or I would delete Rolo from Vikings.
No, why?
No, he's a great character.
I don't like
Yeah.
him. I haven't
I
seen
mean,
the
yeah,
latest
he
season
he
yet.
betrayed his. Okay, spoiler alert, people that haven't watched Vikings yet. Yeah, he betrayed his brother, but I mean, he's still so
Twice.
damn cool.
I don't
Yeah,
like
but,
him. I
like,
didn't like him from the start, to be
He's
honest.
just misguided. Pretty good at killing people, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, I prefer Floki. Floki is by far my favorite character in that show. But
Nah,
I feel like I feel a similarity between us, me and Floki.
You build ships?
Could. I've done Stranger Things.
I'll
I don't know
always
what
go
Tuesday's
with
doing.
Lagertha no matter what.
Oh yeah, like, she's a good character.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we got
All right.
anybody else want to answer or talk about Vikings?
Oh,
We can delve into the less quality
Jay-
questions if we want to go there.
you know,
Oh.
I can pick some of these, right? Actually, there's a good one. Who do you look up most to in DI? Is actually a pretty good question. What do you guys?
Oh. This
Can I
one
say it
Tough
has
myself,
two
or is that not
answers,
an
I
answer?
think.
Skywave, who do you look up to the most?
I mean, besides me,
Uh,
oh
Fuck.
man, I don't even know. I mean, I wouldn't say. I'd say Echo. Like, he helped me out a lot. When I was like trying to get more into the clan, like when I just joined, he invited me to some rooms and stuff, and I made a lot of friends that way in DI6. So.
It's better than the
That's
way
a-
I do it. I just go into
And he's
rooms
also
and
a
I
good
don't care.
commander, so if I ever become a commander, God forbid, I'll ask him a lot of questions.
Sky becoming a commander. If you become a commander, you can't be a regular on the round table anymore.
Yeah,
Rip.
Sorry.
I'll have to decline.
You'll be like, I'm a commander now. Too cool for you guys. Have a nice life,
Wow.
losers. And then
Too
you're just
much
gonna
work.
leave. Are you serious? You're actually inviting me to one of those stinky round tables? Not today. I've got better things to do. The biggest things. Very good than anybody else's things to do right now.
Yeah, we're busy building a wall between all these other divisions.
Gotta make DI6 great again.
Oh my god.
All right, dangerous territory.
That was pretty good. Oh,
Mhm.
all right. We're done. This is called Saltcast 2017. Thank you all for joining us. Everyone have a great day. Oh. Anyways, so, Mal, who do you look up to the most within DI?
This is for me a two-person answer, I think. Cause like, I don't know how to really like choose, you know. And it has to be Serene and Great Jackal. Because if you try and think of two people who have been like more influential on where the clan's today, like there's nobody. There's no other people who have had more hand in like setting us up for where we're at.
Okay, Nessy.
Kind of easy
Well,
answer, but
I mean, I can't beat that answer, so I mean, and I can't say the same answer either. I don't know. Honestly, I look up to Falks, which he's in DI5. Him and I work closely together on recruiting as much as possible. He has been recruiting just all over the place, and he's most of the members is because of him, the new ones. So shout out to him. Yeah, Sona too. He's a great vice.
Dragon?
Vices do hard work.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotta respect the vices.
Dragon?
I would have to go for 2 people in DI actually, and yeah, one of them certainly is Serene, been helping me a lot and developed a lot in this time with her aid, and the other one is Shand. Both of them have been so much help like through my whole experience in DI, and I don't think I would be here at this moment without them.
Dan's a good one. Tuesday.
Yeah.
You know, it's really hard for me because I really can't. This is gonna sound really bad, so I hope it's not taken that way. But like a lot of the gold stars and people like that who have been here long, I know they do a lot of work, right? But for me and what I do and the job like that I have within the clan and running the media team is so dependent on people showing up and like watching our videos and watching our streams and being active in the kind of content we put out that I really have a hard time looking up to anybody but like the average people who are your team leaders and your guys who are on the grounds pretty much, in my opinion, working very closely with our normal members and initiates and adventure team leaders too. I got to give anybody who's ever been in that situation a kind of a round of applause, especially if they successfully turn their adventure into a division. I know that's got to be a lot of hard work. Not as hard as maybe other games and such, but there's just something about people just trying to start something brand new in DI really brings a spark, in my opinion, to where we are at, where we want to go, and it speaks to us, our expansion as a clan, and as like an ideology and how we want to push what even a casual or competitive atmosphere where people can all get along is. That's my answer to that question, forever how complicated it was. So yeah, just a lot of the regular average day people that I get to meet and hang out with and talk to.
Yeah, on that note, honorable mention, the initiate managers and gatekeepers,
Yeah,
they do so much work.
yeah,
There's
they fucking do.
so many
people.
initiates. There's like, Afdragon, do you know the number? How many initiates do we get a month that they have to deal with?
Like over 100. Like last
Well
month we
over
started with
100.
100
Yeah.
something, but at the end we had 73, 74, but it's still a lot.
And how many people
Yeah.
do you think apply a month?
A lot.
Like probably 200-300 at that point.
Yeah, at least double that.
Yeah.
Insane. I would refuse to do either of those jobs.
No, that's a rough job to do. Fuck.
Oh, Hawks.
A good question that I want to answer: chocolate milk or normal milk is what Gamer asked.
It
Wow.
depends.
Normal milk.
That's like
Always normal milk. It's so much more versatile. I can make hot chocolate with that. That's their chocolate.
You
right
could
there.
make chocolate milk with
Yeah,
normal
You
milk.
can put milk in so many
I guess
things.
if you're doing that, that just breaks the question.
I'm not gonna eat
Yeah.
chocolate milk with cereal in the morning.
You
What
might
if you
eat cereal.
Cocoa Pebbles that turn your milk
I'm not a
chocolate.
barbarian.
Yeah.
Cocoa Pebbles or Cocoa Puffs?
Either.
Either.
I prefer the Pebbles because they're kind of crunchy, you know, or
Yeah.
they're kind of like. They're
It's
like Rice
crisp.
Krispies.
It's fucking crisp. Snap, crackle, pop. Gah! I'm a man who's into cereal. I used to be one of those guys who my routine every morning was to wake up half asleep, go to the kitchen, straight to the cabinet, cereal, boom, down on the table. Oh, fuck. God damn it.
and his camera's gone.
And it's
Alright.
gone.
Too many hand
Well,
motions.
Tuesdays
Connected.
die.
Oh,
I've got a follow-up question to the cereal question. Milk first or cereal first? There's only one right answer.
cereal.
Milk first. I'm just kidding.
Oh, it's getting worse and worse
Cereal.
on my end. Believe me. This
All
is
right,
not
so that
okay.
sounds pretty unanimously like cereal, and we've got a black screen for Tuesday.
This is not okay, guys. Bad things are happening. We have technical
Struggling in
issues.
the background.
What's going
it's
on?
like a strobe light.
Oh, please fix
I'm
yourselves.
pretty sure he unplugged his.
Hold on.
Do you
hold on.
those fake links?
Epilepsy
Like you would click them
I
and
think my dad broke it.
I think. All right, it's good. It's fixed. It's fixed, guys. It's fixed. I swear to God. Oh,
you had
man.
one job.
I do always have one job. That's the first time I've had technical issues in a while, to be fair.
So as we can all see, this man is a man who's passionate about his cereal.
I'm incredibly passionate. But, dude, if that routine ever got broken in the morning, I would be so pissed. Also, please don't poke me while I'm in stream. If you have anything to talk to me about, do it.
You should not have said that.
No! I look back at the screen and I just see Nessy's dad walking his bare chest. And I'm
Hey, visitors welcome.
Alright.
Visitors welcome. The more the merrier.
fucking A. Anyways, so yeah, moving like if that whole routine in the morning was disturbed in any way, I was like the most pissed off kid for the rest of the day. I would be so angry, dude. My mom would be like, "Why are you so angry?" I'm like, "I didn't get my fucking cereal. Go to the store and get me some milk."
I did that today with 13 whole grains. I'd just be really pissed.
I was one.
Do you count
Oh
them
my
Tuesday?
God.
I'll be all right.
He
So
had to come out of the sweater.
I'm getting heated over here, guys. You don't understand. Oh fuck! It's been a
It was
day.
'cause my dad, huh?
It was it was your dad, yeah?
Heating up.
I think that was probably the
Right.
best thing that's ever happened on this stream.
Oh man, all right. So where do we go from here, guys?
Home.
Yeah, home. All right, Mal, what were you gonna say about cereal before I rudely interrupted like four times?
I said it.
Okay, as long
Over
as
I'm
long
pretty
as you're
sure.
good. Do we want to answer any more of these questions?
No. Probably not.
Oh my god. That's
Maybe the
terrible.
first one.
Yeah, yeah.
Ask it up.
Go for it. Ask
Let's
it.
go.
Alright, if you could live anywhere in the world, like assuming no rent costs or expenses, where would you live? Skyway?
Yeah. I would like to live in Germany. When I was in Munich, it's pretty much the coolest city I've ever been to. Yeah, that or Boston, because I love Boston.
Celtics fan?
You like Boston?
I mean, I don't watch the Celtics, but I'm a Celtics fan.
I'm a Knicks fan, and I don't watch the Knicks. It's for different reasons. They never win.
Then you can never be disappointed.
I'm always disappointed.
Grew up with the disappointment.
And now you've just settled into it in your old age. So I guess running into the next person who should answer that question, Afdragon.
I think I would choose the Netherlands. I've been there a couple of times already and I just fell in love with the place.
All right.
I don't know, just it's chill. It just feels like I belong there.
Nessie?
Honestly, I was thinking the same thing. I really liked Haarlem in the Netherlands. I don't know, it was really nice there. I went to multiple countries in last summer, but yeah, I really liked the Netherlands. Either that or Switzerland.
Where would I want to live? This is a good question, and I already know the answer to it. In the back of Cinder's rape van is where I want to live.
Whoa.
Yep. That's where I want to live.
That'd be a good place.
And we could go get Taco Bell whenever we wanted.
Yeah.
And I signed up to mentor my brother Monday, and at the very bottom of the message it says, and as an extra requirement, you were supposed to take the initiate manager or something like that out to Taco Bell at least once during your mentee's initiation. I was cracking up, dude. It was pretty good. But I think we're out of questions now, and we're coming to the end of the stream, and I think it's about time that we
answer. I see how.
I thought you answered, Mal. Mal, answer.
No.
Answer that.
Mal, answer.
I'm here every week and see how they treat me.
See how we treat him?
One day
Alright,
Mal's
so-
gonna run this without me, just
Gotta
so
call
everyone
you.
knows.
I don't really mind. Like, I would prefer to live like on the outskirts of a large city, so that way I get the benefits of being in the city and I get the good internet of being in a city, but with no people around because I don't like people. So Seattle probably would be the best bet because I could live like in the Tacoma area.
That's
You
where
know,
I
like
live.
that's great. Like that's the perfect place to exist as a human. Like Seattle's probably the greatest city I've ever been to.
No, Seattle's
but
pretty
there's too many
awesome.
people.
There is,
Yeah,
and
I'll
if you
shut
can
up.
live, yeah, if I could live on the outskirts of Seattle, that'd be the place because you've got
many people,
mountains, water. On like the outskirts when there's not a lot of
Yeah,
people,
yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
you
That's
get the
required.
water, mountains. The weather's not that bad. I heard their winters are kind of mild for being so far north
It's
too.
very cold.
I hear that it
Lots of
doesn't really
rain and
rain
clouds.
as much as you think it does.
I heard
Um,
it
It's mainly
does.
cloudy.
I had
Almost
a
no sun.
I like that. I hate the
Oh,
sun. Look at
okay.
my face. I haven't seen the sun
I
in
need to-
years. The only
Well, I
light
like
I
the
see
sun.
is
I don't
artificial.
go outside very often, so I wouldn't have a problem with that. I feel like my skin would burn to a crisp. So has everyone answered all the questions we've asked? Has anyone not gotten a chance to answer a question? Before I go
Don't
any
believe
further,
so.
I don't want to have this happen again to me. So I'm gonna wrap up the stream now. I'm just letting everybody know within the next hour there'll be a 7th tier Battle Cup stream for DI's Elite Dota 2 team going out on this Twitch.
Should
It's
be
gonna be
entertaining.
awesome. Please watch it. It's gonna be some awesome games, some awesome players. Another thing
Hosted
too.
by Mal and Afdragon.
Yeah. You're
Some dope
dedicated
chat
now.
casting.
You're locked
I am
in.
your
Oh.
roommate, Chop Shot.
Oh,
I
damn.
am your roommate.
I'm caught.
And then another thing too, guys. I want to let everybody know we really do appreciate everyone coming out for this. I think at one point we hit 52 viewers on the stream. That was pretty cool.
Yep.
Let's keep it up. And thank you for anybody who donated, anybody who followed during it. I think that's it though. Everyone have a great night, and you know, don't do any drugs I want to do or anything like that.
See you
Peace
next
out.
week.
Woo!